Hello and welcome to the Gingerbread Fever YouTube hop. If you love all things gingerbread, you're going to really enjoy this hop because it's going to feature gingerbread projects from an amazing lineup of crafters. And the lineup includes our two hosts, which are Betty from Scrap Passion 01, as well as Markeisha from Sweet Papery Treasures. Included in the lineup is myself, as well as Rosa from Rosa's Creative Way, Kim Perez from Crafty Kim Creates, Robin of Crafty Heart RN, Kimmy from Salty Beach Scrapper, Roxy from Hello It's Me Roxy, Patty of Mummy and Me Crafts, Melissa Carroll, as well as Tanya from Memory Lane Keepsakes. And then we have a number of wonderful sponsors who have generously donated some awesome prizes, and they include My Creative Time, Not Too Shabby Shop, Pixi Dust Designs, Happy Crafter Shop, as well as ScrapDiva Designs. In the description box below, I'm going to be listing the prizes, and in order to be eligible for sponsor prizes, you're going to be required to leave a comment on all the participants' YouTube videos. And I myself will also be having a giveaway, which I'm going to be telling you about later in the video. So I did create a number of projects, and I'm going to get to it right away. For my first project, I used these bingo card dies from My Crafting World Designs. This is a fairly new shop from a fellow YouTuber. It's My Crafting World Anna. And the die set includes this piece, which allows you to create your bingo card. It also includes this backing piece, which has stitching details. And then it comes with a number of accessories. So this is in a Valentine's theme. So it comes with the letters XOXO, the number 14, the word love, as well as bingo. And then you get a number of bows and the heart, as well as star shapes. And then she also has this set, which allows you to create 3 mini bingo cards, and the cards have different edges. For example, this one's got a torn edge. These would be bingo markers. And then this set also comes with a stamp set, which includes bingo in a number of fonts, the bingo card itself, as well as the numbers. And it also includes this bingo call numbers sheet. And then I also used some gingerbread dies that I got off of AliExpress, including this one with the little ginger, and then you get the letters to spell joy. And then here's one in which you could create a gingerbread man in a mug. This is how my first bingo card turned out. I did turn both of them into shakers, and I really love that you're able to do that with this die set, as I've never seen anything like that, and I was quite excited to receive this die set. So for the letters, I cut those out using some glitter paper, and then in each of the columns, I added some sequins as well as shaker bits. The little gingerbread men are actually nail art pieces that I found off of AliExpress, which I think are so cute and fun. And then I also used the stamp set to stamp some of the numbers into the boxes. And then for this, I also added this scallop piece at the back to give it some more interest. And then here's the gingerbread man paper piecing that I put together. I also added some twine to this and hung some charms here. So I have a bingo card charm, as well as this little heart, and I got those off of AliExpress. I also made this bow, which I cut out using the snowy tool, and then I just added a gem to this. And then this is how my second card turned out. And for this, I used the Sweetheart's Day paper pad from Michaels that you can get this year. It was actually available last year. And then in the columns, I also have some conversation heart pieces, as well as some more of those gingerbread men, which I think are so cute. And then I did the same thing. I added some twine, as well as added some charms here. And then for this, I cut out the gingerbread man and put it onto a donut sticker, which I got from the Dollar Tree. And then this bow is actually a bow from the die set, and I think this turned out so cute. And for each of these, I also added the pom-pom trim at the bottom as well. And I think these are so fun because you could make these bingo cards in any theme. So that is my first project. For my next project, I use this mug box die from the KSCraft store. I also use this die set from the DIY art bin store that creates a gingerbread man nutcracker. And this is how the mug turns out. So it is a 3D box that you can create, and you could turn the front into a shaker. The sentiment hug in a mug is also a KSCraft die. The bow is from Queen & Company. And in the back of the bow there, I added some greenery. I also hung a charm of a star. And this is what the little gingerbread man looks pieced together. I think he's so cute. And for this, I used some minty papers. And I kept the back plain and simple. And then in the mug here, it's just holding an ornament that I made. So this is a cookie sheet ornament. And this is a die from Queen & Company. So on the cookie sheet here, I have some gingerbread men, and those were fairly simple to put together because it's just 2 pieces. I also added a spatula that comes from this set, and it is from their latest holiday kit. And I also added a satin bow to this, as well as a piping bag charm to the bottom there. And then I added the sentiment that says sprinkles and smiles using a Becky Cat Store die. And I turned this into an ornament. And I think these are so cute. So that's what's in the mug here. And then let me show you the next project. For my next project, I used this die set from the KLJUYP store. It creates a pillow gift box in the shape of a heart. And you do get 2 sizes in this set, so I used the larger one. I also used this die set that I got off of AliExpress, and let me show you what it looks like put together. So here's the pillow gift box. I think it's really cute, and it's so simple to put together as it's just 2 pieces that you would glue together. And then look at this die set. So it features this really cute snowman, and I really like this because it's in a planter with a very big bow, and it's got these little pieces of like the cookie as well as this candy or whipped cream part here, and then the candy cane and greenery. And then to this, I kept it very simple. I just added a sentiment, and then I also added some sequins to this just to give it a bit of sparkle. And then I just wanted to show you that because I picked that up because you could do other things with it. So for example, I turned it into a gingerbread theme by just putting a gingerbread man into the planner. And the little gingerbread man comes from a die set from the DIY art bin store. I'm sorry I didn't bring it out, but I'm gonna be listing everything in the description box below. But I just changed this up a little by adding a candy cane from another set. I also added this peppermint here. And then I did the same thing by adding some sequins to this just to give it some more sparkle here. And then for the word joy, I cut that out using some gold foil paper. And then I have it glued down on these sides here, except one here. So it just simply opens up like this. And then inside I just have this really cute shaker, also from the KLJUYP store. And I think this is so cute. So for this, I kept it really simple. For the backing piece there, I also use my Lawn Fun background die to, it's a polka dot background die, just to give this gingerbread man some more interest. And so these are my pillow gift boxes. This is a die set that I picked up from ScrapDiva Designs. It creates a heart-shaped gingerbread girl face, and it comes with all these pieces. And this is how my gingerbread girl turned out. I think this is really sweet because she's got such a cute face. I really love the closed eyes, as well as the swirls for the cheeks. And then around the edge of this, I used some glossy accents to add some glitter. I also turned this into a shaker, Like, it's not meant to be turned into a shaker, but anytime you have a frame shape, you can turn that into a shaker. You would just need to fussy cut the acetate. And then for the gingerbread face itself, I also used my Lawn Fawn polka dot background die to give it more interest. The bow comes with the set, and I cut that out using some glitter paper. I also layered it with foam just to make it a little bit more dimensional. And then around the edge of this gingerbread girl face, I also used some tulle in which I gathered using a running stitch so that I could add the tulle around the edge there. And this is quite a large gingerbread face, so there's many things that you can do with it. For example, turn it into an album, turn it into a box. But I did turn it into a wall hanging. So this is what it looks like on the back here. I just cut out another piece here and then gave it some room here so that I can put some items into this. And then I punched some eyelets and added this ribbon to the top. So that is the gingerbread, heart-shaped gingerbread die. For my next set of projects, I used these dies that I picked up from ScrapDiva Designs. This is the shopping bag die. It comes with all these pieces, including these two types of tags that you can layer up. This is her strawberry mini album die set. And then I use these dies from AliExpress. So this creates a Santa Claus that's holding a banner of gingerbread men. And then this is a gingerbread with some marshmallows. And let me show you how my first gift bag turned out. So here's the first shopping bag. And I think this is so fun because it's so cute. It's simple to put together and you can put so many goodies into these bags. So for this, what I did is I used some digital papers for this bag and I printed it directly onto 110-pound cardstock. That way it'd be very sturdy. There's the Santa Claus paper piecing put together. I think he's so cute because he's got that banner of gingerbread men. And then to the banner, I also added some twine. In the background here, I added this background die that has some stars. And then this double loop bow is also a ScrapDiva Designs bow. And it's the smallest one in the set of 3. And I think it's really pretty. So for this, I used some faux glitter sheets to cut that out. I also added this charm that says cookie that I found off of AliExpress. And then I had this all on a clothespin so that I could move this around. And then for the handle here, I used some grosgrain ribbon. And on the back here, I just added this sentiment that says, "You're sweet." And that is a Karen Berniston die. I really love it because it's just one piece as everything is connected. And the gift bag holds a lot of goodies, as you can see. But right now I just have these measuring spoons in here. So I just wanted to share these measuring spoons that I found off of AliExpress because I think they're so cute. They're in a heart shape. And I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if a seller came out with measuring spoons in a heart shape and maybe make them so that we can turn them into shakers? Just wanted to put that out there. And then wouldn't it be cool to incorporate gingerbread in the things that you love the most? So for example, I had to do a strawberry shortcake themed gingerbread craft. For this, I use ScrapDiva Designs Strawberry Mini Album die set. And I really like how you're able to cut the strawberry seeds out all at once using the plate die that's included. The bow is also from ScrapDiva. It's the heart scallop bow die set. To this, I also added a sentiment that says, "So Berry Sweet." And again, those are from Erica's Strawberry Sentiments die set. And I really love that die set because I really love the small letters on this. And not only that, it has a backing piece and the sentiments are all really cute, but this is the one that I added to this project. To this, I also added a ladybug sticker. And then for Strawberry herself, I just chose an image where it looks like she's holding something. And what I did is I cut out the image, well, I printed it out onto 65-pound cardstock. I cut it out several times so that I can give parts of the image a layered look to give it more dimension. And there's the gingerbread banner from the Santa set. And I think this turned out so cute. So this is gonna be a display piece that I could put amongst my dolls. And then back to the shopping bags, I did make more. This next shopping bag features the gingerbread girl holding the marshmallows, and this is really cute because there's also a kiss as well. For the paper piecing, I also layered parts of it using foam board just to make it a little bit more dimensional. In the background, I have this die cut of a bottle brush tree. And then for this bag, I used papers from Michaels. It's the Christmas one from, I think, 2 years ago. And what I did with the paper as well is I took my Lawn Fawn background die, the polka dot one that looks like this, and I ran it over the paper so that I could add some holographic paper to the back there. And the holographic paper is actually these party bags that you can get from the Dollar Tree, and I did that to give this more interest. And that is a simple way to add more pizzazz to like some papers in your paper pad. And then I also added some sequins here to give it more sparkle. Here's another bow that I cut out of some faux leather sheets in this really pretty glittery material. I added a snowflake charm, and then this is what the back looks like here. I have this paper piecing of a gingerbread house, and this is a die that I got off of AliExpress. There's many different gingerbread houses, and that's what I have on the inside of this box as well. So I have a bunch of die cuts that I want to share with you because I think they're really cute and they really go with this theme. Some of these you've seen before, but I just wanted to show them again. So for example, here's a house in the shape of a mug. Here it is again, and for this one I added some gingerbread clay pieces to this. Just done up differently here. And I think these little houses are so cute. And then here's another one where I added a gingerbread garland using some clay sprinkle pieces. This is like a little cupcake house. And then I'm just gonna move these aside. And then here are some more gingerbread houses that I put together. And I think these are so cute. I shared the dies before, but I never shared these that I put together. And then this as well. This is so cute. And then I do have one more bag that I wanted to show you. And then for this bag, again, it features the gingerbread girl holding the marshmallows. And then I just changed up the look of this bag. So for this, what I did is I used an embossing folder. It's by Stampin' Up, and I'm not sure what the name is, but I did find it off of eBay as it was retired a while back, and eBay is the only place to find it. So for this as well, I added this border in which I used a Martha Stewart snowflake punch to add this border, and then I have some glitter paper at the in the background there just to give it some more interest. I added this glitter snowflake, which is a Lawn Fawn die. Here we have another bow, and then on the back here I have a sentiment that says cuddle weather, and that is a ScrapDiva Designs die as well. And then to this, I just have these gingers in a bag. I just wanted to share this because this is really cute, and this is something that I found at Michael's this last Christmas, and they smell like cinnamon. And this actually takes us to my next project. So I was specifically searching for a die that creates a bag, and I was able to find this off of AliExpress from the Andy store. It's actually a planner page or album, as it comes with this piece with the 3 holes here. And then this is a layering piece for the bag. And you could also use this to turn this into a shaker. It also includes these other little pieces here. And then for my next project, I also use these gingerbread die sets here. So this one's in a baking theme. And then this one's really cute as this ginger's got a winter hat on and sweater. And then I wanted to create gingers in baggies. So this is the first one, and this is actually something that I made for Tony's Christmas group swap. And so it features that gingerbread that's baking. As you can see, he's holding a spoon as well as a little gingerbread cookie, and he's got an apron on. And for the bag part here, the outline, I cut that out using some glitter paper. I also added some twine as well as this satin bow. And then I have a sentiment or a tag here that says 5-cent gingerbread cookies. And that's a Lily of the Valley digital stamp set that was done in collaboration with Jill Norwood here on YouTube. And then I also added this little charm here. And then to this, I also added this hanging element so that I could also use this as a ornament. So that is the first one. And also I wanted to say that these were inspired by Felicia, who is Bible Scraps here on YouTube. And she made some really cute projects in which she used stamps to make gingerbread in bags. And then here's the second one here. And then this one's got the ginger with the winter hat and sweater, which I think is so cute. So that's what he looks like. And then for the paper in the background, that's from Queen & Company from their latest holiday kit. And then I added a really fun sequence mix to this. And then I did the same thing here. This one's got a sentiment that says sugar and spice. And then this is a satin bow here. So these are the first two that I made. And these are meant to look more like a paper bag, I guess you can say, because for the next two, I made them transparent. And for this next one, what I did is I took a stamped image that a friend gifted to me. And I believe this is a Diana Markham stamp. And so what I did is I colored it using Copic markers. I also added some blush to the cheeks. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to see with the glare here because of the terrible lighting. But I to this image, what I also did is I added this satin bow, and then I put the ginger into this bag here, and I think it turned out adorable. And then this is a KSCraft gingerbread bow. I added this gingham cabbage on there. And then here are some more tags from Lily of the Valley that says baked with love. And then to the back of this, I just backed it. I try to give the back a finished look. And then also added another layer to this so that I could hide the adhesive. So that's how the first one turned out. And then here's another one. And then this ginger is actually a Diana Markham pattern for like a stuffed gingerbread doll that you can make. And I got that from her Etsy shop, which I could put a link to in the description box as well. But to this, I also added this bow, as well as these buttons, which I actually put, well, I put them on using a needle and thread so that they wouldn't move. And for the face, I actually drew that. I tried to make it look like Diana Markham's drawing. And I think these are so sweet. I actually purchased this die to create kawaii projects, which you're going to be seeing in the future here. But these are how my gingers in a baggie turned out. For my final project, I used this ScrapDiva Designs sand pail die set, which includes all these pieces. This Peachy Keen stamp set called PK2511 Happy Winter Faces 2-inch stamp set. And these are photopolymer stamps. I also use parts of these gnome dies, in particular the gingerbread cookie here, as well as the gingerbread house. So it's got a backing piece for each of those. And this is how my first sand pail turned out. And for this die, you're able to turn it into a shaker, which I really love because shakers add such a fun element to your projects. And so I stamped the Peachy Keen face onto it. For the frame of the face, I used some rickrack. I created this using the drippy border die from the KLJUYP store. And then I added this whipped cream to the top here. And for that whipped cream, I found some free clip art off of Pinterest, and I just cut it out using my silhouette machine. And then here I added a gingerbread house cookie. And for that gingerbread house, I also used my white gel pen to give it some details. I added some chocolate drizzle here using a die from a donut die set that I have. And then I added those heart-shaped peppermints. And for the heart-shaped peppermints, what I did is I put together a peppermint. For example, it looks like this. And then I took a heart-shaped die and I just ran this through the die cut machine to get the heart shape. So that's a easy way to get heart-shaped peppermints. To this, I also added a satin bow. This candy cane is, well, what I did is I took a candy cane and turned it upside down to make it look like a wafer. And then the cutest part of this die is this shovel, which you could also turn into a shaker. And on the shovel, I have a marshmallow. And so the marshmallow is from ScrapDiva Designs Marshmallow Memory Decks die set. And then the image is a digital, which I just printed on. And then I have some twine as well as a heart charm here. And then I added this sentiment that says, "I dig everything about you." And that is a Lily of the Valley tag. It's the digital tag that you can customize yourself. And I customized it using my silhouette machine. And this is the sides here. So this pail's got some layering pieces with stitching details. And for the layering pieces or the papers, I used a Michael's paper pad. And then here's this is a layering piece that you normally would add to the top of the sound pail. And then here's the handle. Oops, I have some glue. But this is how the first one turned out. And then let me show you the second one here. And then here's the second one in which I just changed up the look a little. I used a different stamp, and then I just changed up the colors on this. And then here's the little gingerbread man cookie. I cut out the some of the accents on it using some glitter paper and use my gel pen again to give it some details. And these swirls are actually from ScrapDiva Designs Gingerbread Girl face die. And I really love them because they look like peppermint swirls. And then the back. And this fits a good amount of goodies. Right now I don't have anything in it, but I really love this and it was pretty easy to put together. So those are my sand pails. So here's another look at all the projects that I created for the Gingerbread Fever YouTube Hop 2023. I wanted to let you know that I'm also having a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away $30 into your PayPal account. I'm going to be choosing 2 winners on February 26, 2023. To be eligible, you just have to be a subscriber. It's open to everyone worldwide as long as you're 18 years of age. I have to mention that this is not being sponsored by YouTube. And in order to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is leave a comment with the words gingerbread hop. That way I know you want to be entered into the giveaway. And I'd really like to thank our hosts, Betty and Markeisha. Thank you so much for inviting me. I had such a wonderful time creating these projects. I'd also like to thank our sponsors, and I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I really hope you enjoyed that. Bye.